What's up, my Century Guinness? It's the Century Man here. So this is my review of WrestleMania 38 Night 2. Wow! I'll get to my final thoughts of Mania 38 Night 2 at the end of this review. Before we get to the matches on the show, there's one segment to kick off Mania 38. You had Triple H coming down, holding his wrestling boots. Everyone knows it's been, 2 weeks. It's the announcement that Triple H will never wrestle in the ring. He's officially retired from competing in the ring, due to heart problems. So Triple H hold his boots, placed the boots in the center in the ring. He gave a tribute to Scott Hall. He's been dead for almost 2 weeks. I'm guessing. He did the click sign, grabbed the mic, and says, "Welcome to WrestleMania." Left the ring, hugged his kids. I don't know if Stephanie was in the crowd. I think she's behind the scenes, backstage. I don't know. So the first match to kick off WrestleMania 38 Night 2, we have a triple threat tag team match for the Raw Tag Team Championships. We got RK Bros, the Raw Tag Team Champions. That is Randy Orton and Matt Riddle, defending the Raw Tag Team titles against the Alpha Academy. That is Chad Gable and Otis, and the Street Profits. That's Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford. I like this match. Way better than the night one opener. Yeah, that's for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. It was okay, but not terrible, not fantastic. That was like with Rick Boog suffered a knee injury. This was good. Yeah, typical spot fest. I don't want to get into it, but a lot, two near misses I'm going to talk about. I feel like the Alpha Academy hit like a flying bulldog. I think it's on the Street Profits. If it was a near fall, and then the Street Profits hit death, guessing that tag team finisher. I'm trying to keep it short and simple, folks. I think it was Otis or Chad Gable kicked out. RK Bro, it is predictable that RK Bro is going to walk out as the Raw Tag Team Champions, and they did. They did like a typical Randy Orton's like DDT onto the middle ropes. The RKO's are really good. It's really fun. It's fantastic. In this match, you had Riddle hit the RKO. I think it was on one of the. I think it's one team or the other. I can't remember. It's been I watched that show the previous night. Anyway, so Riddle did an RKO off the top rope, and Orton did like an RKO out of nowhere. I think one of the Street Profit members did trying to attempt to do a move. Orton just hit the RKO out of nowhere, and score the win for RK Bro. So it was a fun opener. Nothing special. It's just a way to kick off the show. So, and afterwards you had RK Bros and the Street Profits. Basically they're about to celebrate with a drink. They're holding red cups. I think my theory that the Street Profits, they're basically just a rip-off version of AEW's the Private Party. I like the Private Party more than the Street Profits. They're trying to be like trying to be their version. They're trying to be the new Crime Time, and also since when with the Private Party got some buzz in AEW. They try to make him more like the new, their version of the Street Profits. So anyway, you had, and also you had the fight. What's his name? What's it called? Gabe Stevenson. I think that's his name. Came down to the ring. About to celebrate with drinking their red cups. Gable basically smacked the red cup out of his hands. I'm talking about Gabe Stevenson. Is it Stevenson or Stevenson? I can't remember. I think he won the gold medal. I think he was an Olympic medalist for America, probably at the Olympics. I don't know what Olympics, probably Rio 2016 or the last Rio. Not Rio, the last Olympics in Tokyo. Gable, the fucking promo is so, you can tell it's stupid scripted. I hate those scripted promos, man. He said to Stevenson, or whatever his name is, he said you got a lot of things, I know you're getting started, you got a lot of things to learn, and he is typical, I think he's trying to do his typical shtick. They fucking ruined Chad Gable, man. He's just I know he's getting charisma and personality, but he's just I don't know what he's trying to do. I don't really watch Raw. I only watch the highlights. So anyway, so Stevenson, whatever his name is, suplex Gable, and then afterwards they drinking the drinks out of the red cups, and that was it. So the next match we got Omos taking on Bobby Lashley. People are crapping on this match. To be honest, it's not a fantastic match. I never see this match going to be a 4-star classic, but I'm going to be honest, it was an okay match. Omos, people crap on this guy, yeah. You know, people compare him, like, they call him the Black Great Khali. Let's be honest. The difference between Omos and Great Khali, the Great Khali, is a statue. He cannot move. Omos can actually move. He does some splashes, you know, he does some big power moves. Not saying he's fantastic. He's okay. Try to keep it short and simple, folks. You know, they're trying to, like, the goal is Lashley trying to pick up Omos, and he did. You know, he got, like, a good pop. Try to keep it short and simple. I think, like, Omos trying to fight off the Hurt Lock by Bobby Lashley. So in the end, yeah, Lashley hit not one but 2 spears onto Omos for the win. I knew Lashley's going to win. You know, I don't see Omos like being a big star. I think he's not quite there yet. I think he needs some more training. You know, there's some potential. I'm not saying he's gonna be like a fucking Shawn Michaels, Undertaker or shit. No, I'm just saying he's got a long way to go, man. You know, I'm not saying he's crap. I'm just saying he's there for doing the big power moves. You know, he can actually move than the Great Khali. You know, but anyway, so moving on to the next match. So the next match, holy fucking shit. Before that, and also they keep recapping matches for night 1 of WrestleMania 38. I think it's pointless, you know, because I already just saw night 1. I get it. It's just reminding people of the matches, you know. I guarantee they're gonna sugarcoat this and glorify this. This is the greatest WrestleMania of all time. That type of bullshit, but it's clearly not. I'll get to my final thoughts in the end, and also I'm gonna do an overall review of WrestleMania 38. Is it good? Is it okay or bad? Who knows? Anyway, so the next match, we got Sami Zayn taking on Johnny Knoxville. Wow, this is an anything goes match. Fucking wow, man. Who come up with this shit? This is better off being a cinematic match instead of this. This was 14 minutes long. 40 minutes. 14. Not, I almost say, I didn't say 14, I say 14. 14 minutes long. And I understand they had a lot, like, a table with covering mouse traps. I get it. They're doing a lot of callbacks to. I'm not gonna crap on it that much. You know, it's a bit of a clusterfuck, but people were into it. But for me, I like Jackass, but this is not believable. It's just like I like the stuff. I like some spots, but to me, it's just so wacky, cartoonish, over the top. You know, you had Sammy Push. I think it was some black guy who was part of Jackass. Understand? Yeah, it's so, sorry, I'm stumbling. I'm losing my brain cells talking about this match. One moment you had Knoxville kind of rolling a bowling ball into the balls of Sami Zayn. There was like this mechanical boot, you know. He used it to kick Sami Zayn in the balls. And you had, what's it called? Wee Man, who body slam Sami Zayn. I'm gonna be honest, Johnny Knoxville, he's not a wrestler. He's not a trained athlete. He's a fucking actor. You know, like I said, they should have done a cinematic match. If it was a cinematic match, you know, tape this match before the show is air, you know, a day before the show, I'll be okay on it. You know, I'll be really okay with this. But this is very cartoonish. You got this party guy. I don't know. I watched Jackass. I got the 2 copies of the 2 movies on DVD. This, I think it's called Party Guy. He's wearing, like, he's naked, wearing a bow tie. What the fuck is this, man? What the fuck? So there were a lot, like, I think Zayn was going for a move off the top rope. There was a pyro right behind the ring post. There was an egg horn. It's just like, what the fuck is this? I tried to keep it short and simple. In the end, Zayn got buried by a giant mousetrap. You know, Knoxville pins Zayn, you know, onto a giant mousetrap for the win. What the fuck? I understand. People say, oh, Sami Zayn's got buried. I disagree with you. You know, I'm guessing he paid a lot of money for doing this. You know, the only wrestler got buried by a celebrity has to be Bam Bam Bigelow. You know, I heard he, like, set a lot of money But yeah, he lost to Lawrence Taylor. He never recovered, but with Sammy's okay. He's just there for the money. I get it. Here's the one nitpick about this. Jackass was released in January. The reason why Knoxville he's doing this, appeared in the Royal Rumble. Yeah, the Royal Rumble match. He's just promoting the movie Jackass Forever. Cool. Why can't they just I wish this movie, if they did this I don't know, if they did this in this month instead of January, I'll be on board with it. But yeah, it's just promotion of the movie. I get it, but it's just fucking cartoonish. I'm not saying it is a clusterfuck, but yes, some moments. But I'm gonna be honest, people are giving it 3 fucking stars. The WrestleMania 38 night 1, not night 1, night 2 review. They're giving this match 3 fucking stars. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Nowhere near it's 3 stars. And what Mojo is saying it's the best moment of WrestleMania. How? In what world? It's a fucking clusterfuck. I like Jackass, but this is just waste of fucking time. My inner Jackass fan will give it put it in the good. I'll get to my final rating of this show later on at the end of this review. But wow, man, what a waste! It's cartoonish. It's over the top. And Knoxville didn't even put up his dukes. He relying on his friends to win. That is weak. Absolutely weak. Anyway, enough of my spiel on it. So moving on to the next match. So the next match, this is a triple threat tag team match for the women, and this is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. We got Queen Selena and Carmella defending the women's tag team titles against Shayna Baszler and Natalia. You had four-way. I'm trying to say. I said my bad. My apologies. I thought it's triple threat. It's a 4-way women's tag team match for the women's tag team titles. So yeah, Carmella and Queen Selena defending the belts against Shayna Baszler, Natalia, Rhea Ripley, and Liv Morgan. They're wearing fucking bunny masks. How is it? I'm guessing they're kind of crap on AEW because Ali's the bunny, the true bunny in pro wrestling. Dark Alley, the Dark Bunny, Anyway, and also the fourth women's tag team in this match were Sasha Banks and Naomi. Okay match. It's too much of a spot fest. I'm not saying sometimes it's a good thing, but sometimes that could be a bad thing. I don't crap on flips and dives. That's another topic for another time. I'm not gonna crap on vanilla midgets and cruiserweights. I like cruiserweight wrestling, but if you keep overdoing it, it gets very old very quickly. So the one more of the match, it was basically Sasha and Liv did the suicide dives in opposite parts of the ring. But yeah, besides that, too much of a spot fest. By the way, I'm trying to keep it short and simple. It got boring in my opinion. So in the end, Sasha Banks and Sasha Banks and Carmella, Naomi, sorry, my apologies. They hit I think it was an assisted code breaker onto, I think it was on Carmella or Selena to win this match, and they become the new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. I think Sasha won it 3 times or 4 times. I think she won it with two tag teams. I think it's 2 tag teams. Partners. I'm trying to say. Yeah. She won it. I think she won the tag team titles twice with Bayley, and also with Naomi. The part of Team Bad. Used to be part of Team Bad. So besides that, it was okay. I guarantee they're gonna drop the titles anytime soon because the women's tag team titles is shit. But besides that, a bit boring. Too much for a spot fest. Nothing interesting. Nothing important. It's just what it is. And Sasha's crying because I'm guessing she broke her streak of she never won a match at WrestleMania. She's got 1-6, 1-7. I'm guessing. So that was match number 3. No, 4. Yeah, 4. So you had the Raw Tag Team title match. You had Omos, Bobby Lashley, Sami Zayn, Johnny Knoxville. The 4-way women's tag team title match. So match number 5, we got 4 more matches, by the way. One was an improv 2. We'll get to that later on. So next match, this is technically the match of the night of night 2. We got Edge taking on AJ Styles. I like Edge's like throne. It's the Shades of the Brood. He kept with the Brood Fire. That was like I like that. Like this match. Trying to keep it short and simple, folks. It was physical. You know, like I think Edge or AJ kind of suplex one at each other onto the ring apron. That was sick. AJ going for like the springboard 450. Edge reaches knees at the last minute. I think Edge worked on the leg, not leg, the arm of AJ Styles. You know, he was selling his shoulder a bit. Edge locked in the STF. It was basically a shade of his rivalry with John Cena. You know, it's cool. You know, using his enemies like submission hold. AJ used the calf crusher. You know, Edge reached the ropes. I really like this match. You know, I think Edge kicked out the AJ kicked out the Edge-O-Matic. AJ I think he hit like Edge kicked out the Argentine backbreaker attempt by AJ Styles. Trying to keep it short and simple. I really liked it. They beat the living piss out of each other. It was physical. In the end, AJ was going for the phenomenal forearm. Also, you got Damian Priest out of nowhere. I don't know if he's still or currently the United States champion. Like I said, the titles in the main roster of WWE don't mean shit these days. You know. Anyway, so AJ was going for the phenomenal forearm, and then Edge hit like a super spear for the win. So it makes sense, you know. I think it was the right person, right call. You're building up Edge's new character. You know, he's ditching the on this day. You know, do you think his old theme music? You know, not from was it on this day I sing clearly. You know, you think you know me, dun 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 dun. You know, but you know he's the darker Edge. You know, it'd be cool if Edge dyed his hair like dark. I wish Edge just dyed his hair like dark. You know, have a dark hair. If it fits to his character more than just be a blonde hair. And that's just me. But this whole stuff with Edge and Damian Priest, I like this. You know, I hope it's going somewhere. But I think that it's just a continuation of the rivalry between Edge and AJ Styles. And guys, the AJ will get his win back and probably do a blow off at Hell in a Cell. So that's match number 5. Match number 6. This is a normal tag team match. We got the New Day members. That is Kofi Kingston and King Xavier taking on Sheamus and Ridge Holland with Butch. That is Pete Dunne in his corner. This is just a squash match. You know, you had the heels beating down Kingston and Xavier Woods. Sheamus hit the bro kick onto both Kofi and Xavier Woods. Ridge Holland, I think he hit the Northern Grit. I think it's on to Kofi or Xavier for the win. That was just it. That was just it. Because they're building up Sheamus' new faction with him, Butch, that's Pete Dunne, and Ridge Holland. I get it, you know, but I guarantee they could do a rematch down the road, probably like a following SmackDown or WrestleMania Backlash. I don't know. This rivalry is gonna go nowhere, man. I get it. You know, they want the revenge on They want revenge on them, what they did to Biggie Langston. I get it, but let's move on. So that's match number 6. There's 9 matches, by the way. 9 fucking matches. Anyway, so the next match we got Pat McAfee taking on Austin Theory, with Vince McMahon in the corner of Austin Theory. This is like, they're building Austin Theory up. You know, he's handpicked by Vince McMahon. I get it. So we'll get to match number 8 shortly. The match was okay. People crap on this match. I see people giving it 3 stars. Why are you giving these matches 3 stars? I don't think it's a 3-star match. And the match lasted about nearly 10 minutes. Why? I don't want to get into it. The match was okay. It was okay. Nothing great. Nothing terrible. It was okay. Okay. Anyway, so McAfee went on. He grabbed like the headphones, said like, "Oh, I'm gonna kick this douchebag's ass." McAfee's good. You know. He did. I think he did like a suplex off the top. He did a suplex off the top rope on Austin Theory. They were going for like a normal suplex off the top rope. But basically, I think McAfee did some acrobatic flip, did like the move off the top rope. Then I think Theory did like, what's his finisher called? The was it A Downtown, whatever it's called. But instead, McAfee rolled up Theory for the win. Like I said, okay match. Wasn't terrible, wasn't great. So, and then we got the fucking Improv 2 match. I'm going to keep it short and simple. We got Pat McAfee versus Vince McMahon. This is Vince McMahon's first wrestling match for almost 10 years. His last match was against CM Punk on a Raw. Vince, wow, he looks fucking terrible. And the age really finally catch on to him. He lost a lot of muscle. Vince is saggy, you know. There's rumors that Vince took some steroids in the past. I don't know, I'm not starting some conspiracy, but you can tell like he cycled off some, like, the steroids. I don't think he's on steroids, but he looks fucking terrible. He's saggy. You know, if you watch a Vince McMahon match from the Ruthless Aggression era, or you don't really see Vince like completely jacked up in the Attitude era. You know, you see Vince wearing like the vest, and sometimes he's wearing like a t-shirt. But if you watch Vince's matches in the 2000s, he looks like he's tanned up, he's jacked. You know, he's super ripped. You know, it's funny. Like in recent years, in 2015, he was in the cover of Muscle and Fitness. He was still jacked. Now, in compare right now, he's lost so much of muscle. I lost about 15 to 20% muscle. Anyway, the match sucked. Had no business to be in this match. You know, let McAfee get his win. I think he's good. He's a good talker. Good in the ring. I get it. He's not a wrestler. He's a commentator. I understand that. But so Vince, the finish is like this. He grabbed a football. He kicked the football in the gut of Pat McAfee, pinning, and that was it. And then we got Stone Cold Steve Austin came to the rescue, hit Theory with the Stone Cold Stunner. Vince and Austin did the beer drinking thing, and Austin hit the Stone Cold Stunner on Vince. And it's one of the worst Stone Cold Stunners of all time. Vince took it like shit. He's too old. He should never be in the fucking ring. I'm sorry. It's the truth. He took the worst stunners I ever took. I think the two-person took the worst Stone Cold Stunners by Austin is Vince and Donald Trump at WrestleMania 23 in 2007. Wow. And then Vince and Austin did the beer thing, and then Austin hit McAfee with the Stone Cold Stunner, and that was it. Listen, Austin lost a little bit of muscle, but Vince, Jesus Christ, man, he looks fucking terrible. Jesus, that is a dud. So that was match number 8. Basically it's the main event, by the way. So the main event, they call it like the biggest match ever, the unification match, you know, for both the WWE and Universal Championships. The WWE Champion Brock Lesnar taking on the Universal Champion Roman Reigns with Paul Heyman in his corner. I like the, Paul Heyman did his announcement towards Roman Reigns, and then Brock Lesnar grabbed the mic. I think he called himself the Cowboy Ass Kicker, because he's doing his new gimmick, like the cowboy thing. This match, I'm not gonna crap on this match. You know, I knew it's predictable, like they're gonna do this match. I'll be honest, this match was okay. The surface purpose. Out of the 3 Roman Brock matches in the past, over between 2015, to 2022, between 31 to 38, I placed this match in the middle. It was okay. They kicked out. Typical Brock matches: suplex, suplex. He locked in the Kimura lock onto Roman Reigns. Reigns kicked out, not kicked out, but reached the ropes. He was selling like his arm. He looks like his arm was injured, but he didn't. No, he didn't got hurt, but it looks like he's holding his shoulder a bit, This is why fans just do not like this version of Brock Lesnar when he came back to WWE nearly a decade ago. We don't want to see the MMA UFC version of Brock Lesnar. We want old Brock from 2002, 2003, the technical style of Brock Lesnar. I don't mind the Brock lock, but the Kimura is fine, but it's just like, that's another topic for another time. So, I think Brock kicked out I think it was a Superman punch and a belt, the belt shot to the head. Roman grabs the Universal title belt, hit Brock in the head. So in the end, I think Brock hit, I think it's a spear. Yeah, Roman hit the spear on Brock for the win. And yeah, it was an okay match. I think the right person won. Roman Reigns holding both the Universal and WWE title in the same night was good. the whole biggest match ever, load of bullshit, like once of a lifetime and end of an era. Look, and also like 2 years ago, you had Randy Orton and Edge, the greatest match ever. Load of crap. But besides that, okay WrestleMania main event. Wasn't terrible, wasn't fantastic, but it wasn't okay to close out the show. Roman Reigns, man, wow, they really, ever since they turned him heel, they put the eggs in the basket, man. I really like his character. I like his, I think he's like, I was planning to do a video on Roman Reigns' heel character. I kind of like I deleted it, but I'm gonna say it right now. They never, this whole Roman heel character, it wasn't forced. It's organic, They put the rocket strap onto Roman Reigns. Yeah, they've been doing it for years, but in his heel character, his persona, it was really good. I think it's the right time. It was not right time, right call to put the belts on him. He's still the reigning defending Universal Champion. He's also the WWE Champion. I think the last time he were WWE Champion was in 2016. So he's now a 3-time WWE Champion. No, 4 times. He won in Survivor Series 2015, the Raw after TLC, WrestleMania 32, and now WrestleMania 38. So yeah, 4-time WWE Champion. I could see, the unification shit is bullshit because they're not gonna stop they're not gonna end the second brand split. But I gotta see like one of the titles, like Roman's holding right now, he's gonna lose one of them. Like look at Becky Lynch. She holds both the Raw and SmackDown Women's title. I think she dropped the title over I think it was a month or 2 months. I think like they need a new babyface for Roman. I think my theory that it's gonna be Cody be the one to defeat Roman. That'd be good. Roman and Cody, like they haven't fought since the days of the Shield and the Rose Brothers in 2013. I think they have to wait until SummerSlam. It's very close to the 2-year anniversary of his reign. He's holding the belt very well. Some of his matches so far, it's kind of like hit or miss, but I really enjoy his reign. Yeah, he's putting the prestige into the title. Like some of these titles in today's WWE, it's just basically like they always says in pro wrestling, the wrestler makes the belt, not belt makes the wrestler. I feel like every time a person or man or woman holds in that belt, it's just typically the belt makes the wrestler. You don't get these wrestlers who put prestige in the belts. In recent years in WWE, I think the 3 or 4 men putting prestige into titles are The Miz. You can say Alexa Bliss, Bayley, the heel Bayley from right now, and also Roman Reigns. They're putting prestige into the titles. You don't get that, It's always says wrestlers makes the belt, not the other way around. So, anyway, so my final rating, I'll get to my overall rating for WrestleMania 38. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. Not a terrible show, but at the same time, not a great show. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna put it. Boy, this is hard. This is like the whole Sami Zayn, Johnny Knoxville thing. I'm not gonna put it in the okay or the bad. I'm gonna be honest with you. It didn't do nothing for me, so I'm gonna leave it out. The only thing in the bad is Vince McMahon and Pat McAfee match. But besides that, the 2 matches in the good is the opener, the Triple Threat Raw Tag Team title match and Edge versus AJ. The okay is the okay, like Omos versus, and also I put the Sheamus, Rich Holland versus Kofi Xavier Woods match. That's in the bad. That's just a glorified squash. But like I said, the okay is the okay. Like Bobby Lashley versus Omos was okay. The women's tag team title match, the fatal 4-way women's tag team title match was okay. Austin Theory versus Pat McAfee was okay, and the main event was okay. It's just an okay night 2 for WrestleMania 38. So I give it like I said, I think I give it a 6 out of 10. Yeah, I give it 6. I don't really give it 5. Fuck it, let's give it 6.5 out of 10. So that's night 2. My overall rating for WrestleMania 38, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Fair result. It was a fun WrestleMania. You had some ups, you had some downs. It's just what it is, you know. I heard next year's WrestleMania is in California. The one nitpick also, I'm gonna put it in the bag, is Mark Wahlberg, you know, narrating WrestleMania 38. Good. You know, see Mark Wahlberg narrating the intro for this WrestleMania, but here's the kicker. I don't know where he's from. I think he's from Boston, Mark Wahlberg. So I thought he's from, like, kind of grew up in Dallas, but I don't know. But here's the kicker. This show's in Dallas. You know, next year's. I'd rather put him in next year's WrestleMania, do the narrating at next year's WrestleMania. It's in California, because I think they're gonna do Rock and Roman. I don't know. It's for the championship. Don't know. Never say never. So yeah, 7 out of 10. Like I said, not a great WrestleMania. It's just a good fun WrestleMania for what it is. So you decide of this. So if it's good, is it great, is it terrible? I don't think it's terrible, but in my opinion, I give it a. It was a fun, decent WrestleMania. So anyway, so I hope you enjoyed my review of Night 2 of WrestleMania 38. Leave your thoughts on the comment section below. Smash the like button. Click the bell, click the like, subscribe to the Central Man Network on YouTube, be part of the Central Unit for more wrestling videos and more. And this is the Central Man officially signing out. Check you later.